Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, this is Najma today I'm from Lethbridge, not from Calgary. And I have amazing guest, Luiza, and she's from BC and originally from Europe. I think I'm just gonna let her introduce herself. And we just decided to come live today and share, our experiences about this amazing business opportunity and answer your questions. So make sure, you just pop in anytime and put your comments and ask your questions. And I just want to say hi to Luisa. Thank you so much for accepting my invite today. And I'm so happy to have you here.
Hi, Najme. Thank you so much for your invite. It's a pleasure being a guest on your business page today and share a little bit about myself and let your viewers hear my own journey and how I got to do this business, same as yourself.
Yeah, perfect. So
Yeah?
why don't you introduce yourself a little bit first?
Yes, of course, sure. So my name is Luiza. I am currently living in British Columbia, Canada. Originally, I am from Bulgaria,
Hmm.
and I came to Canada a bit over a year ago, so I'm very new to this country.
Nice.
I came here because of my boyfriend at the time, now my husband.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah,
well, congrats.
thank you, thank you. So prior to me coming to Canada, I was living in my home country in Bulgaria. I was working for a really good company there, a UK company, but
Hmm.
it has offices all over the world. I was working there for a bit over 4 years.
Okay.
It's a company in the IT industry, if I can call it that.
Hmm.
My formal education is in the tourism and hospitality industry. I have a master's degree in tourism management.
Oh,
So
nice.
over the
Did you,
years,
yeah, did you do your degrees back home in yeah, Bulgaria?
not in Bulgaria. My master's degree, I did it in Europe. It was a
Okay.
really unique program, which was a master's degree combining three different universities across Europe. So
Oh,
every
wow.
semester we traveled to a different country. So
Also, it was very interactive degree then. If you had few
very,
months
very
probably, yeah, in like one place and few months in different place.
exactly every 6 months in a different country.
Um,
And it was a blast, this was the time of my life because I
yeah,
got
nice.
to travel all across Europe. Um, and yes, after I finished my education, now I've been working for a number of companies, some of them in the hospitality and tourism
Mhm.
industry, some of them not. But I have over 10 years of experience in the corporate world.
Yeah, doing the same tourism, yes?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, nice.
And yeah,
So then you came to Canada, and then were you working when you came to Canada? Like right away? It takes time, I'm sure. Like, it takes time to find something. Were you able to find anything, or you just didn't want to do anything when you came? And
well, actually, uh, I came here, as I told you, because of my boyfriend at the time. So I had
Mhm.
to quit my job back in Bulgaria, back
Yes,
home. I had to leave a life behind so I can move
absolutely.
to this country.
Mhm.
And once I came here, of course, in the beginning, I'm just with a tourist status, tourist visa.
Mhm.
So, of course, I was not eligible to start
Oh
working
yeah,
right
yeah,
away.
of course, yeah.
It's a long procedure until you get all the documents and permits.
Mhm.
And I came here just a few weeks before the pandemic started.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
3 weeks, literally three
Well,
weeks.
maybe you were lucky you could at least come in before the pandemic. Otherwise, we were probably got stuck somewhere.
Absolutely. I really count myself lucky, and
Mhm.
I'm very grateful that it happened the way it did.
Yeah.
But of course, it was not an easy decision. It was not an easy choice. And I came here not able to look for a job. The
Yes, yes.
pandemic started, so it kind of added to, that kind of anxiety that
Hmm.
comes
Yeah,
naturally to such a big life change.
exactly.
So
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, you just come to the new country and then you're homesick already, and then with the pandemic, you couldn't even do anything. So yeah, that's very tough.
exactly. So that's how I found myself at home pretty much,
Mhm.
now not working, jobless. And I started thinking about options. I started thinking about what could I do one day when I get my
Mhm.
work permit and everything.
Yeah.
At some point, I will have to really think well what I would like to do and what I would like to work, what
Mhm.
job to look for here.
Yes.
And you know, me coming from the corporate world, this life change maybe happened for a reason, and I believe so. I believe it happened for a reason for me,
Mhm.
and it just gave me that pause that I needed in my life to kind of
Yeah.
reevaluate what I really want.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
because I'm not Canadian, I have my home
Mhm.
country, which is so far. I really decided that what I was looking for was priority number one was location independence. I wanted to
Mhm.
be location independent so that I can go back to my country, my home country, whenever I want and do it on my terms. I didn't want to be dependent on a fixed paid leave, which is,
Yeah.
2 weeks or so, 2, 3 weeks, not more than that.
Exactly.
This is
And then you have to work with everybody's schedule. Make sure you're not interrupting someone else's
yeah,
vacation or like
yeah,
things like that. Yeah. So yeah,
exactly.
it is
Yeah.
difficult.
So pretty much I started from that. This was kind of the foundation of what
Hmm.
followed next. So I decided that I wanted to find something that would give me that flexibility and that independence in terms of location. So I said, okay, so let's explore options, right? So I
Hmm.
started searching online. I started looking into different businesses that I can start online. So, a lot of ideas crossed my mind. I was thinking about starting a drop shipping business, also about starting a handmade business, so
Pin making?
handmade items.
Sorry, what making?
Handmade items, a handmade business
Okay.
that you make yourself and sell them online, right?
Mostly, yes, yeah, handmade. Okay.
Handmade, yeah. Uh, and I went through quite a lot of options and
Hmm.
considered pros and cons of all of them. But nothing really made sense and resonated with me.
Yeah.
And I knew that there must be something that is available. And because we're living in an online world already, and social
Hmm.
media is so developed, and the internet now gives us so many options to do things online. I was praying to really come across
To find
an opportunity.
something.
Yeah. And a few months down the line, actually, my prayers were answered. And, we say
That
it happened by
often.
accident, but
Yeah.
nothing happens by accident.
Yeah.
So I saw a social media post of actually someone I know. She's
Hmm.
also a fellow Bulgarian. She also lives here in British Columbia. And I saw a post on her social media feed that she started something new, that she's working from home, she's working
Hmm.
online, and it immediately got my interest. So I reached out to her. I asked her, hey, can you tell me more about what you're doing? I just want to find out more
Hmm.
information about it. So she said, yes, of course. She sent me her link and said, there is a really good information session that you can watch. It's a 90-minute webinar. So just go ahead, register, and once you watch it, you have a very good idea what this
Yeah.
business is about. So this is how I started, and this is how
Nice. So you had a strong reason to start, and you had a good time to explore different options and see what actually it's going to work for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you weren't obligated, because you just came and you didn't have much options, I guess, because of, as you said, for the visa as well, or the permit, because you didn't have the permit. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I think, yeah, everybody finds, opportunities differently. And so thank you so much for sharing your story and how you came across this business. And then, so how long have you been in this business now?
Sorry, didn't get
How
that.
long have you been started your business?
Oh, yeah. So I've been doing that business for a bit over 3 months now.
Okay,
I
nice.
started in the beginning of February this year. And
Okay, perfect. And
yeah,
how did you find the training? Because so we have a very nice training and very step by step. So how did you find the training and how did you, was it easy to set up your business? Can you explain a little bit about that?
oh, the training is absolutely amazing. It's world-class
Yeah,
training. And, I
exactly.
that
Yes.
coming from the corporate world, I've been exposed to many different trainings of
Yeah.
systems and processes at my work before, and I've been part of designing such trainings as well
Mhm.
for different reasons. So yes, I can say that this is a world-class training. It
Yeah,
is so
exactly. Yeah.
thorough, so detailed, but also
Mhm.
made in such a user-friendly way. You
Exactly.
really
So
don't need to be
basic.
tech savvy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just so basic and everyone can follow this training. Yeah. So it was so easy. You didn't have any problem. You got your website up and
No,
running and you got
no,
your training.
absolutely no problems. I would say that I barely needed to ask questions and for someone else to come and help me because it's so well explained. There are
Yeah.
bite-sized videos that are very short and to the point,
Hmm.
right? No fluff,
Yeah.
just to the point. What you need to do, which I
Exactly. Yeah.
love.
Yeah. Because they value your time too. Like, you're a business owner.
Exactly.
Your time is very valuable. You're busy already. So it's just very, as you said, it's very to the point and very user friendly. And yeah. Yeah. The same thing. Yeah. Like I found like I was so amazed by the training when I started my training. Like I couldn't even imagine like how complete it's this training. Like how much you get like from this, like because we have like six different platforms that we are advertising, and every platform that the training is so yeah it's explained everything and described all the details and everything and yeah my mind just blown away by that because even like having like one for example Facebook advertising training, it's just so expensive to get and you don't even know like which training you should trust and like how much you have to pay to get the best value. And so I found yeah the training was amazing as well.
Oh,
Same. Yeah.
absolutely. And the interesting part is that, sorry about the noises.
No, that's
I am on my balcony. It's a bit noisy sometimes here. Prior to me starting the business, I was looking into digital marketing in general
mhm,
because I was very interested to kind of explore that field. I know that this is kind of the future and it
mhm.
is applicable now pretty much to any industry, right? Any industry
Yes,
now
yeah.
is advertising on social media. The traditional way is kind of fading away.
Mhm.
So I researched some courses on digital marketing, and they're really expensive. And what
Yes,
we
yeah,
get
super
here
expensive.
is,
Yeah.
I mean, the value is really thousands of dollars. I'm not even joking. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, because I'm an artist, so to promote my art and everything, like I've been looking for some courses and the same thing.
yeah,
Super expensive and you don't really know, like, even after doing the courses, is the do you get enough value for the money that you actually pay or not?
Yeah.
But here, like, we pay only 149 US for all the training, for all the website, support, and for everything. It's just like, um, yeah, you can't beat that price anywhere.
You can't. No, no.
You can't match with that. Yeah. Okay. So I have another question. Do you think this business is suitable for anyone?
Absolutely, yes. It is. It is suitable for everyone because everything is in the system. You don't need to have some really in-depth knowledge and technical knowledge. There are no technical terms that you need to
Hmm.
translate for yourself in order to understand what they're trying to explain to you. It's
Yes.
explained for everyday people. It is made and crafted exactly to be accessible to
Hmm.
people from every background, every industry. You don't need,
Exactly.
qualifications because
Yes.
you only need to be coachable. If you're curious, if you're willing to learn and be coached, um, and you
Yeah.
just want to put the time, um, you can do it. You don't need
Yeah.
to worry about.
Yeah. How about English? Do you think like they need to know some English? Like if
I
someone
would
can't
say
speak professionally, do you think they can handle the training?
I think yes. I think that knowing some English is important, of course,
Hmm.
because the training is in English.
Yeah.
However, the way the training is presented and the way uh, the tutors, if I can call them
Hmm.
tutors, that record the training videos, they
Yeah.
speak very clear English, very easy to understand. And of course, this is made because it's a global business. We're over, I think we're close to 90,000 people from all over the world. Of course, not all of
Yeah.
speak English as a first language. For many of us, English comes as a second language, and
Exactly.
we still do it. So
Hmm.
some English, yes, but
But
I
not
would
perfect.
say that no,
Yeah.
we don't
I
need to.
always say, like, if you are watching the interviews and you can understand, the interview in English, then you probably know
Oh
that
yeah,
you can
oh yeah,
handle that.
yeah, good
Because,
point.
yeah, we're talking very basic English and it's very understandable for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, so what do you like about your digital business?
I
Like,
like
what are the main things that you like about your business?
I like everything about
I
it,
know there are just so many things.
but maybe mm, my top favorite aspects are, first of all, I'm location independent. I love the
Mhm.
flexibility of the business. I can take it anywhere with me as long as I have my phone and
Yeah,
Wi-Fi or internet connection. I'm good to go. I can work on the go, even if we're traveling,
yeah,
even if we're
exactly.
visiting some family members outside of the town. I can still take my phone and do some work, which is amazing.
Mhm.
Um, so that's my number one favorite thing.
Yeah. And
I
especially you
also like,
mentioned that in the beginning too, that you want to go back to your country and you
oh
you
yeah,
wanted to have that flexibility. Yes.
oh yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's
That's really important for me.
yes.
Um, and I also like the community. Like
Hmm.
I've I've never been part of such a supportive community.
Exactly. Yeah. Same here. Yeah. So positive, so energetic. Everyone like support each other, and it's just amazing.
Yes, I mean we are just people from all over the world with so different
Mhm.
backgrounds and but it doesn't matter, because once you're part of such a big community and such a diverse community,
Mhm.
you get that sense of oneness. Like we're all the same, we all want the same thing, so we're not
Yeah.
that different. And it's a really nice feeling, I
Yeah.
just feel a lot more connected, even
Mhm.
with
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
humanity in general. It's a lovely feeling, and
Yeah,
I made a lot
especially
of
for
friends.
someone like you that just came to Canada. Like, to have that amazing community because, you're already homesick, from like leaving your home country and having this, supportive people around you. I'm sure that made a big difference for you.
Oh yes, that made a huge difference, because
Yeah.
prior to me starting the business, because it's a because of the pandemic, my
Hmm.
social life got a hard hit. Like I could not make friends, I could not really be at
Yeah.
ease and freely socialize, because it's not possible, right? We have
Yes. Yeah.
guidelines to follow, so it was quite difficult. But now, once I started the business, that changed a
You
lot.
have so many friends.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, no, I love absolutely, yeah, the things that you mentioned. And there are just so many other things that I love about the business. The fact that, we don't really need to bug friends and families, and, there's like no shipping, no inventory, and you don't even like need to sell any product. It's just amazing. Yeah, all of those.
It,
And then
it's
the
it's
training.
designed in a very smart way. It's
Yes, yeah, it is a super smart way, and I think the people that they originally designed this way because the business was existed like I think it's been 40, 50 years now,
yeah.
and this business, but to come to the online world and the
Mhm.
way that they create all this online the training and everything and the community is just super smart and you can't find a better way of doing business, I believe, than this.
Yes,
Yeah, and
I've
then
looked into a
automation
lot of.
and everything. Yeah, everything. And then, so what are the steps to start your business? Like when you started, you mentioned a little bit, but if you can just give us a little bit more detail of how you started your business, and yeah, that would be great.
The steps, you mean, like
Mhm.
once you watch the webinar?
So you watched the webinar, and then what did you do next?
Yeah. Oh, well. So I watched the webinar, um, which is at no cost. It comes at no cost.
Yes.
And once I watched the webinar, I just I just felt that this is it, right? So I
Mhm.
did not waste time. I acted very quickly. Well, of course, I have to say that I was a bit skeptical, just in the
Mhm.
sense that it's something new, it's something I encounter for the first time. Of course, I had a lot of questions that I needed to be answered,
Mhm.
but I immediately took the next step, which was to pay that one-time fee of
Mhm. How much was that?
$149.
149 US. Yeah.
Yes, and at that point, I felt very comfortable doing that because it is a refundable fee.
Mhm.
Um, you have 30 days uh,
Exactly.
to look inside, to really find
Mhm.
out the nitty gritty about the business, all the details. Uh,
Yes.
and you have 30 days to do your own research, to ask your questions, to connect with other people from the business,
Mhm.
and make up your mind. If it's not for you, you get a refund. If it's for
Yes.
you, congratulations, you you found it. So that's what I did, and I booked my call with my
Mhm.
coach maybe 2 3 days after I watched the second portion of videos, which
Mhm.
explained the details of the business and how it
Yes.
works. I booked my call and I asked her all the questions I had. And once I did that, I felt very comfortable that
Yes,
this is a legitimate business. Uh, it's not a scam. It's real.
exactly.
Um, and this is how I started. So it took me a week, maybe a week. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so you did very act quickly. You didn't want to wait.
Yes, I'm generally, the type of person who, when I feel something is right, I act on it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good for you. Yeah, good for you. And I'm sure you're doing so well. And I can't wait, to see your, succeeding and, just going, growing your business and ranking up and everything.
Thank you
So
so much.
today, yes, yeah. So today we have a live webinar because it's Tuesday. So if you're watching right now, or if you want to watch later, you can actually put your name and email address in my website or Luiza website, and you can watch the complimentary webinar. If you have any question, we're always here to answer your questions. And once you watch that, the next step, as she mentioned, it's to get the membership and sign up for the trial, which is 30 days. So you have 30 days to decide if this is a good fit for you or not. You get all the business plan details, everything that you need to decide. You get connected with 90,000 people and you can ask your questions from anyone in the community. Do your research and make sure it's something that you want to do. And if that's a good fit for you, then perfect. Congratulations. And you are a digital business owner. Awesome.
Well said. Well said.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add, Luisa, or no? For the
Well,
viewers?
what else to add for all your viewers and all your followers? First, thank you guys for watching us, for taking
Mhm.
the time. Um, all I can say is that if this opportunity resonates with you, if you're looking for something of that sort, if you're considering finding something on the side, maybe a side hustle or maybe a career change or maybe just a plan B, especially in these times, I think we
Yeah.
all need to think about a plan B. Um, just give it a try. There is nothing to lose. There is no risk. There
Mhm.
is money back guarantee. You have 1 month, 30 days is plenty of time
Yes.
to do your own research
Mhm.
and ask your questions. Ask me or uh, Naime or anyone else in the business. We're here to answer your questions. We're open books. Um, and just take action because
Mhm.
if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? So,
Exactly. I love that saying.
but that's so true, right? So
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much, Luisa, for your time. And I really appreciate that you take your time and you came today to my page to
You're
do the
welcome.
interview. Yeah, and I will put my website in the comments, and you can reach out to me or Luisa for if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Don't forget to watch the webinar today at live 5 p.m. PST, Vancouver time. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Have a lovely Tuesday.
Thank you, guys.